My dear students, today we are going to discuss high-level data link control. This high-level data link control protocol is a bit-oriented protocol for a communication over point-to-point and multi-point communication. It implements the ARQ mechanisms. We discuss in this chapter, in this HDLC, configuration and transfer modes, normal response mode. The transfer modes are normal response mode, that will be abbreviated as a NRM, and asynchronous balance mode, ABM. Next thing is, what is the frame format of the HDLC? What are the control fields takes place in HDLC? Here, how the normal response mode will be takes place. Here it is a primary. This is in the environment of the point to point, and it will send the command, and it will give the response. In a multi-point environment, a primary will send the command, and the secondary will give the responses. Asynchronous balance mode. How this asynchronous balance mode will be takes place? Here is in a asynchronous balance mode, both command and response will be transferred to the other system. The other system also will be send the command and response. This is a HDLC frame format. In HDLC frames, we are having the three frames. One is a I frame, another one is S frame, and another one is a U frame. In this HDLC frames, it will be consist of flag field, address field, control field, user information, FCS, and flag field. That will be named as a I frame. And S frame. This S frame also will be consist of flag field, address field, control field, frame check sequence, flag field, and the flag and U frame will be consist of flag field, address field, control field, management information, FCS flag, FCS, and flag field. One by one, we are going to see what are the control field format. The control field frame format also will be consist of the I frame, S frame, U frame. I frame, S frame, U frame. This I frame will be consist of 0, and S frame will be consist of 1, 0, and U frame will be consist of 1, 1. By seeing the 0 in this field, we are going to treat this one as a I frame. By seeing the 1, 0, this will be treated as a S frame. By seeing the U frame, this will be treated as a 1, 1. Here is a U frame control command, and response will be takes place 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Set normal response mode. And 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 will be set normal response mode extended. 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, set asynchronous balance mode or disconnect mode. 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, set asynchronous balance mode extended. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 is unnumbered information. These are the sum of the control commands and responses we are going to see. The figure in the next slide shows the U frames can be used for the connection establishment and connection release. For any information, to transfer the data, we require the connection establishment and connection release. Node A asks for a connection with a set asynchronous balance mode frame. Node B gives a positive response with an unnumbered acknowledgement frame. After these two exchanges, data can be transferred between the two nodes. After handshaking only, the data transfer will be takes place in between the two nodes. After data transfer, node A sends disconnect frame to release the connection. It is confirmed by the frame B, node B, responding with a unnumbered acknowledgements. This is like that only the connection establishment is going to be takes place. This connection less is going to be takes place. Like that only we are going to see the connection establishment, connection release. This Okay, how this exchange of the piggybacking will be takes place? Node A begins the exchange of the information with a iframe numbered 0 followed by another iframe numbered 1. Node B piggyback its acknowledgement of both frames onto an iframe of its own. Node B first iframe is also numbered 0 and containing 2 in its NR field, acknowledging the receipt of A's frame 1 and 0 and indicating that it expects frame 2 to arrive next. Node B transmits its second and third iframes before accepting the further frames from node A. Its information therefore has not changed. B frames 1 and 2 indicate that the B is still expecting A's frame to arrive next. Node A has sent all its data, therefore it cannot piggyback an acknowledgement onto an iframe and sends an S frame instead. The RR code indicates that A is still ready to receive. The number 3 in the NR field tells B that frames 0, 1, 2, 3 have all been accepted, that A is now expecting frame number 3. Like that only we are going to see this iframes will be send this piggybacking method without error. Okay, piggybacking method with error in HDLC will be takes place like this. A exchange in which frame is lost. Node B sends 3 data frames 0, 1, 2, but frame 1 is lost. When the node A receives the frame 2, it discards it and sends a rejection for the frame 1. Note that the protocol being used to go back n with the special use of a rejective frame as a negative acknowledgement frame. The negative acknowledgement frame does two things here. It confirms the receipt of the frame 0 and it declares that frame 1, and any following frames must be resent. Node B, after receiving the rejection frame, resends frame 1 to node A, acknowledge the receipt by sending the RR frame with acknowledgement number 3. Like that only the procedure will be takes place when the one frame, if we are going to transfer the 3 frames, if the 1 frame is going to be lost, then it will be discarded, then it will be like this only the time scale will be takes place.